Hello guys, today we talking about worker insurance. Today I will show you a website from where workers can get insurance. The company name is Constructor State License Board (CSLB). Workers' compensation requirements. What is worker compensation insurance? California law requires that employers, including those in the construction industry, carry workers' compensation insurance even if they have only one employee. The insurance exists for employees who get hurt or sick because of work. Worker compensation insurance provides basic benefit, including medical care, temporary disability benefits, permanent disability benefits, supplemental job displacement benefit, and a return to work supplement, and death benefits. Constructor requirements. CSLB license that have an active license or want to reactive an inactive license, or applicants for an active constructor license have to do one of two things. Number 1. Provide CSLB with a valid certificate of workers' compensation insurance or valid certification of self-insurance from the Department of Industrial Relations. Number 2. Provide CSLB with a signed exemption certifying that they have no employees at this time. Note: all active C8 concrete constructor, C20 warm air heating, ventilating and air conditioning contractor, C22 asbestos abatement constructor, C39 roofing constructor, and C61 D49 3 service contractor are required to carry worker compensation insurance or a valid certificate of self-insurance, whether or not they have employees. Filling with electronic certificate of worker compensation insurance with CSLB. For the purpose of submitting a certificate of workers' compensation insurance to CSLB, CSLB has created an online form that allows users to submit information that will automatically update the license record. Only insurance daily license to write workers' compensation insurance in California may issue and file certificate. Click below to begin using the electronic process. Filling a manual certificate of worker compensation insurance with CSLB. If you prefer to submit your certificate of worker compensation insurance by US mail, CSLB has created a guide to help you complete the form. Click below to download the guide. Filling a certificate of worker compensation insurance manually. Most common mistake made. When certificates are filled manually, they must be completed according to CSLB requirements. The most common reason CSLB returns certificate of workers' compensation insurance or certification of self-insurance for correction are below. These mistakes may delay certificate processing, which could result in a break in license standing. Certificates are processed by the date CSLB received a correct and acceptable certificate. Mistake made. Number 1. Entering incorrect business name. Number 2. Entering incorrect insurance company name. Number 3. Entering incorrect policy number. Number 4. Not listing CSLB as certificate holder. Number 5. Entering an invalid signature. Acceptable document for compliance with worker compensation requirements. Certificate of worker compensation insurance. The certificate must be written by an insurance company licensed by the California Department of Insurance. CSLB must be listed as the certificate holder. The contractor's business name and license number must be listed. The policy number must be listed. The effective date and expiration date of the policy must be listed. The certificate must have the signature of an authorized representative of the insurance company. Certification of self-insurance. The certification must be written through the California Department of Industrial Relations. The constructor business name and license number must be listed. The self-insurance number must be listed. The effective date and expiration date must be listed. The certificate must have the signature of an authorized representative of the insurance company. Exemption from worker compensation. You cannot file an exemption from worker compensation from if any of the following condition exist. You employ anyone in a manner that is subject to California workers' compensation law. Your license is qualified by a responsible managing employee RME. You hold a C8 concrete classification, C20 warm air heating, ventilating and air conditioning classification, C22 asbestos abutment classification, C39 roofing classification and or C61 D49 tree service classification. If you meet exemption requirements, complete the exemption form and send it to CSLB headquarters. Upon employing anyone in a manner that is subject to the Workers' Compensation Law of California, the exemption form on file will no longer be valid and you will be required to obtain and submit proof of workers' compensation insurance coverage. This proof must be received at CSLB headquarters within 19 days of the hire. Exemption from workers' compensation out-of-state contractor. If you are an out-of-state license who hold a C8 concrete classification, C20 warm air heating, ventilating and air conditioning classification, C22 asbestos abutment classification, C39 roofing classification, C61 D49 tree service classification and or has a RME and your employees do not reside in the California, please use the printable PDF exemption from 13L50. You must submit the completed exemption form with your certificate of insurance from your home state workers' compensation insurance carrier. Worker compensation suspension. Worker compensation coverage must be continuous. Failure to maintain workers' compensation insurance coverage will result in the license being suspended. Any work performed while the license is suspended is considered to be unlicensed and disciplinary action can be taken against you. Once acceptable proof of worker compensation insurance coverage is received and processed at CSLB's headquarters, the workers' compensation suspense will be lifted.